Alright, hello, hello. We are back on Sendrianna, and we are making our way here at level 5. No, level 6, just dinged level 6. We're making our way over to the entrance to Blackburrow. We just want to see if we can start grinding gnolls, because we have a quest to help give us a new magic one-hand Beastlord only weapon, and it requires, I don't remember the exact ingredients off the top of my head. I know it requires a gnoll fang. It also requires a hunting bow, and I think the third one was like a gnoll pelt or scalp, right? I think so. I think I had some gnoll scalps. Oh, did I sell them or do I probably still have them. Let me see if I can't find that quest real quick. Okay, here it is. To get the Field Priest's Claw, which is a 524 one-handed for Beastlords only, primary or secondary, I have turned in a Gnoll Fang, a Giant Snake Fang, and a Hunting Bow. So the Giant Snake Fang is the one that scares me, because I think those snakes are like 8 or 9, right? I'm picturing the snakes that are deep in Blackburrow. Um, not just the fact that you have to go like down into the basement of Blackburrow, but it's also the fact that it's a snake, which is going to poison me. But look, these guards are blue cons. Which one did we kill first? Let's go for the big boy first. I think we can handle them. Oh, look, it's a single pull. Wow, I did not expect that. Now I definitely think we got him. We got him good here. Let's even try to... Let's get cocky and level up our one-hand blunt here. Offense to 27, defense already to 29. So defense is flying up. It's already almost maxed. I think it's only going to go up 5. And it went up from 26, 27, 28, 29. And I've only fought a couple of things. A couple of blue spiders, maybe 3. Kick also, reaching max. Very nice. So I can definitely hunt gnolls. And 2% goes up to... Dare I hope for 5%? 3%. So these guys are probably almost green as well. Patch of gnoll fur, I'll take it, because I'm taking everything. My bags still got plenty of room, and I carried all my skins on me, because I was planning on doing more tailoring than I ended up being able to do, or deciding to do. Now this one's a scrawny gnoll guard. I think he might be lower than the one we just killed, a gnoll guard, because scrawny sounds like a negative attribute, you know, it implies weakness. But he seems about the same. Now the question is, do I dare to go inside? Well, I guess I could go a little deeper, right? Like these guys are this easy. I think I could probably take a mob in there. Probably got good respawn time on these guys. Oh, never mind. Look at that. This is fast respawns, dude. The other one's already up again. And they're single pulls. Now that's kind of cool. So I can just level here until these guys green out. That's the play, for sure. 2 fast spawns that are single pulls with no potential adds around. This is too easy, dude. It's too easy. And I don't know if... I think they are capable of dropping the Gnoll Fangs. Still the trouble of the Snake Fang, though. That's going to be tough. I'm going to look that up on PQDI and see if I have to get that off of the snakes in there. Maybe there's snakes in Everfrost that can drop it. If I can get a snake that's like 2 levels lower than me. You got to be more careful because they poison, right? 2 levels lower than me, and I engage with full HP. You know. Alright, so offense and defense both just capped out at 30. One hand blunt is hit for level 4. Started at level 1. I think we got 2% for that kill. I'm not totally sure if my memory's right. Look at this, just staying on top of these two spawns, I'm not gonna have full HP, so this is definitely like a whole level right here. And you can just pull them right over here, it's so nice. And they don't seem to run, at least not very fast. Yeah, they do run, but yeah, they don't seem to get anywhere. Look at this grind, dude. This is ridiculous. So, I think we're just going to grind it out at this spot for like a solid while, like as long as they're dark blue. Like, this is just such a sweet, easy, safe spot. I think the wise thing to do here is to just, completely tap it out since we're hardcore. Like, get ahead of the next step. They expected you to go the next step maybe at level 6 already, right? Or level 7. But what if at level 7 these are still dark blue? I grind through a whole nother level of them again. And then I go in at level 8, to the next step. And they're expecting a level 7 character. And I've got some more money, right? So, I think that's how I might play it like the whole way through with this character. Just like when you find a good camp, just milk that camp. Because that camp is safe. Like, this is like pretty much 100% safe, So, and there are camps like that probably at almost every level range. That if you're doing it right, and the safe spot is good enough, it's basically 100% safe. So if you can master that spot, you should just milk it for all it's worth. Take your time. I even have vague pipe dreams of this character eventually making it to like 60 and getting a title. And I'm like, what would my title be? I know I try to shut those thoughts down because it's like, dude, really? But the dreams live on. Wow, look at this, man. Hey, we're at 12%. It's not so slow. It's basically like it is on my other characters, right? I probably won't make it through a whole nother, like, I won't get through level 7 here, that's for sure. But I might kill them, like, after I get level 7. I might continue to kill these guys, and then go deeper and kill a couple more, like that. Like, increase the number in the rotation. Because at level 7, if these guys are even still giving XP, it's, it's like 1% per kill now at level 6, I wouldn't be surprised if they were green once I hit 7. But even if they're not, I'll be taking that much less damage. I'll be doing that much more damage, I think. And I'm not sure these guys drop fangs, because it doesn't look like it so far. So we do want to work deeper in. Plus, there's an advantage. Like, if I work my way in, all the way to the zone line, I have a zone line. You know what I mean? That's huge. Zone lines are huge. Save your life. Here, I'm not really close to the zone line. I wouldn't trust running into the zone line because I don't remember what level the gnolls are along the way. I know I'd get ads as I tried to run for the zone line, and I might die on the way. But if I slowly fight my way in there, then I got a nice little sweet spot. I could even like pivot or bunny hop. Like if things go bad on one side, I just zone through the other, met up, and just stay on that other side and kill some gnolls there, And then when stuff goes south, bounce back over. So anyway, you guys, 15% already. One hand blend up to level 5. And we're getting lots of rusty weapons. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to fill our coppers a bit. We're going to slaughter here. We're going to get a full load. However much XP that results in. Probably not all the way to level 7, that's for sure. And once we have a full load, we'll go on back and sell a bunch of rusty weapons of various sorts here. This is a 2-hand slash. If I can get a 2-hand blunt, I will level that up here as well. This is a good time for that. Level up this 1-hand blunt, level up some 2-hand blunt. It almost makes me want to pop a potion to speed things up, but I don't want to do it because I'm not in like a real session. I'm on my lunch break right now. I gotta log in like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm doing these in patches, you guys, so I just don't feel like busting a pot when it's like that. And look, we're not at full HP, so I guess maybe we would be fine here through level 7 as well. I mean, it's like, if you're not sitting and waiting at full HP, then you're kind of tapped out on that spot, right? You got your hands full. Come on, let me see a fang. These guys should drop fangs. I think I've just been unlucky. I really do. I don't know. Anyway, it's time for me to get ready for work. Gonna pause here and I'll get back on soon. Alright, we finally got a gnoll fang off of a gnoll guard, so they do drop off of them. Nice. And look, we're actually down to 59%. Like, it gets hard. You can't keep them both down sometimes. Like, I'm gonna met up to like 80 at least. Maybe you might as well 90, 95 and try again. Piercing went up to 32, because I had to bust out the dagger to like make sure I survived the last one. One hand blunt up to 7. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep grinding it out, but wanted to show Nullfang part 1 of my quest items achieved. Next I need a hunting bow and a giant snake fang. I'm gonna look to see up on pqdi.cc to see if I can't find a giant snake in Everfrost. That would be better than having to dive to the ones that I'm vaguely aware of in Blackburrow, you know. Okay, well, I looked it up, and unfortunately, yes, the giant snake is a spawn in Blackburrow. There is no other option, at least nowhere near me. It doesn't seem. Let me see. Eastern Plains of Karana, I guess. Huh? If I just go through and I go to the Karanas, or let's see, that's possible. What about the Qeynos Hills? There is a giant king snake in Qeynos Hills. What level is a giant king snake? 6 to 8 versus 7 to 9, so he's lower in Qeynos Hills. Okay. So we could look for that instead. So, since the snake we're looking for is going to be level 6 to level 8 in Qeynos Hills, or level 7 to level 9 in Blackburrow, we gotta put that quest on the back burner. And just level up, because we're only 6 now, so we want to be at least 7 before we even try the 6 to 8. Probably want to be 8, maybe even 9. It's a snake, so there's going to be poison involved, probably. It's a scary prospect. We might even want to wait until we're level 9 and we can get our spells, including our pet. That's probably the smart play on a hardcore character. As tempting as it is to go for it early, to have a stronger weapon earlier, that's a battle that could go south real quick. You know, a snake that can poison you. That's like even con potentially, or just even just under. Like, you know, if that poison hits at the wrong time, could be the end. At least if I get spells, I think I have a heal. So, and then maybe I have a cure poison. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the spell list again. Took me forever to find it. But then at least like after the fight's over, I'll feel so much more confident that I'm gonna win. Because are we doing this? Are we going into Blackburrow? I guess we are. We made it to the zone line finally. Let's pull this guy back just in case there's another one down there. Let's just peek inside and fight near the entrance, because then we can always zone out, right? And it might be better XP in there. Who knows? Although it's probably best just sticking with these 2 or 3 spawns. It's a smart thing to do. But I don't know, we do have a zone line here, that's nice. But what about when you're trying to go out? I'm already encumbered too, that's the funny thing. Like, it's kind of a dangerous situation. I probably should destroy some copper, but all the coin that I'm getting from these guys is copper, you know? It feels like such a waste. To destroy it, I should just head back. But I just want to peek in. Maybe there's a better grind here. Just want to take a peek. that high level kill a bunch of gnolls that I'm gonna have to go back past again? Oh man, this was probably not a good idea. In fact, I think, considering that possibility, my best bet is to get out of here right away. Just in case. I feel like there should have been spawns all the way down that tunnel, and I remember seeing a red player character go cruising by me, so he might have just cleared it, you know. And then what if I can't really get back out? I probably would be fine, but who knows, maybe there's some higher level gnoll that spawns here. Or maybe what I'm thinking of is P99 and it's different on here and there's just less spawns. I don't know. But look, see, there's a scrawny gnoll guard I don't remember from before already. So if that is true, then I should pull him this way. No, because that'll be closer. But then there's going to be guys that are going to pop behind me. So yeah, I think that is what happened actually. The path got cleared for me. It's a little scary, but I think we can pull through this. We gotta use the dagger though, dude. This is getting ridiculous. I thought the dagger was the way to go. I mean, it is the worst weapon, but my skill is so much better. I figured it'd be more consistent, but now I'm not sure, man. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we need to get back to town, dude. We gotta warn the others and just be like, I don't know. Do something else for a while. Piercing level 33, 34. Might as well max it out. So I have like my strongest ace in the hole. You know what I mean? Like when going gets rough, when you're trying to level something, you're like, alright, let me bust out my killer. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a killer. Dude, is this guy gonna get like all the way, make me zone without looting? Is that what he's trying to do? That's his revenge. Alright, now. He's because he's leading me out of the cave anyway. And yep, here we are back at our two buddies. I get the feeling that I'm gonna get both of them. Or neither. Alright, cool. Well, I should continue to grind here. Just these two. That's the safe play, and I can do that and be encumbered and still feel okay with that. And then get back soon. Let's see what my agility's down to. 88. So if my agility gets down to like 76, then it's time to go. I think we can survive otherwise. But we're playing it safe, boys. We're going to get to level 7 off of these guys here. And we're going to pick up all their rusty trash weapons, and we're going to sell them. We're going to... What I want to do is... I want to be 9 before I actually really go into Blackburrow. So we're going to probably have to find some other mob after these guys turn light blue, if they do. I'm sure they will by 8. They might be dark blue still at 7, but by level 8, I don't think so. Maybe. But we'll find something we can kill at level 8 to get to level 9. We'll just find a camp like this where it's easy and safe. Like we know we win on 95% of the dice rollouts, if not 99, you know. Or, because it's enough of a difference where it's pretty much for sure I win, you know. Like, no doubt. Look, I started with 70%. Even when I use my crappy skill weapon, I feel comfortable, like nothing to worry about here. The only thing to worry about is him going to get his little brother over there. Alright. Bad streak here for us, man. Missing a lot. There we go, finally landing some hits. I feel like I'm lagging. Can't even see some of my attacks, right? So in the end, we went down about 12-15% in HP. You know? Like there's no chance of losing, really. These things are consistent single pulls, but even if they weren't, you know, I wouldn't be worried. I should. There's no reason to get crazy though. We will met up. Alright, well, we're about halfway back to Hallis. We got a nice rusty two-handed sword and made us encumbered, and I thought, you know what, let's just go. I got all the stuff, all the skins for tailoring out of the bank in my bags, and that's why we ran out of space. So I'm like, why don't I just go get, not waste, not destroy anything or throw anything away, because all the mobs are just giving copper coin. They're not dropping any other kind of coin, so if I destroy my copper, it's like, geez, it's like all the coin lit, you know? And I'm not rich. Look, I got 0 gold, 0 plat, 10 silver, and 125 copper. So 125 copper turns into what, 12 silver. So I got like 2.2 gold. So I'm definitely poor. However, it's because I spent money. Because I have been getting money from doing the quest turn-ins for the shaman gear. And I'm gonna do some woolly fungus cookie thing turn-ins here when we get back to town as well. Ooh, this might be another cracked staff. And it is. Wow, what luck. What luck. That's awesome. So now I can sell one. That's like a near plat. My charisma is only 60, so it's probably not a whole plat like it might be normally for most. But still. Ooh, one hand blind up to 16 from 1. That's pretty good. No need to waste points training that. We'll just grind on these scrawny gnolls. It'll take forever, and I'm sure it'll be max level uh, before we ding. We might even find a two-hand blunt and level that up as well. Why not? Maybe after we ding, we'll be a level higher. It'll be that much easier. And start over again with two-hand blunt. Get that leveled up. That way, whatever we come across that's worth anything, we can take. You know, if it's an upgrade in any of those 3 slots instead of just only 1, then we can use that upgrade. And I think that helps a lot as self-found hardcore. I don't think there's anywhere that helps more. You want to take every scrap they give you to become more powerful. You don't want to be on the line gambling. You want to have victory, you know, solidified and guaranteed. As far as within your plan can allow. But if you got no gear, even the normal plans are like, well, I might die just because I'm so squishy and whatnot. So I see Classic is, for whatever reason, very adamant against going tailoring, but I think that's a mistake. I think there's no better place to go tailoring than on a solo self-found hardcore. Like, I made a bunch of armor. I probably got like an extra 15 AC or something, I think, from the armor I tailored to fill in the slots that we don't get. And bandages, man. All that silk that I can turn into bandages. And then later on, maybe bags. You know, you could make some 10 slot bags that have weight reduction to help you carry a little bit of extra stuff. And then how else are you going to get something like that, you know, at a reasonable level other than by tailoring it? And how cool is it to tailor that? And, you know, haste quiver if you use a ranged, you know, there's... But I think the armor is almost worth it, and this isn't even the best. We're going to upgrade from this tattered. We're going to get medium quality pelts and craft, what's it called? Patchwork? So we'll get an extra point or 2 of AC out of each slot. So, and we can make sure it's every slot. That's the cool thing. And then also, I was turning like 3 gold profit on my pelts by buying a pattern and turning the pelt into a piece of gear and then selling the gear. I was making a profit even just doing tattered. So maybe the profit is even more extreme when you do it with like quality pelts to make quality gear. It might be exponentially more valuable when you resell it to the vendor compared to the cost of the recipe thing that you consume, you know? So it actually ends up producing money. Although at some point it's like, how much money do you need? You're not buying anything off of any players, just off of vendors. But it's nice to have more money than feel broke. Alright, so here we are at the vendor. We're gonna get 2 gold, 1 silver for the rusty two-handed sword. 1 gold, 2 silver for the cloth cord. 1 gold, 2 silver for the cloth shoulders, and then 6 copper for each of these spider legs. 7 copper for each spider eye. I forgot to put a stack of spiderling silk in the bank. I already visited the bank. I'll visit it again. 1 gold, full silver for the spear. 1 gold, 4 silver for that puppy as well. Overall, and then we still got this, another spear. And then of course our extra crack staff. 8 gold, 4 silver. I'll take it. I'll take it. What a haul. Oh wait, here's another rusty longsword. 1 gold more. Let's make sure we cleared them all. I noticed classic hoarding chunks of meat, but I don't get it. Let me put a couple of these stacks of spiderling silk in the bank. I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. That's what banks are for. Procrastination. There, now we got a nice clean slate on the bags. Look at that. Empty, empty, empty. Then let's just keep everything here like in one bag. Oh, did he really eat one of the... Oh no. We're just short of 2 turn-ins on the woolly things. So we'll wait on turning that in. Halfway through. Well guys, we got ourselves into a little pickle here. This one's really beating us down all of a sudden. There, we got him in run range. Oh, whew. Look at us, 38%. So we're going to put some of our new bandages to use here. Let's see, where is it? Bind wound. There it is. Bam. Yeah. Let's put that in slot 1. Why not? Why not? For now. Yeah. We got 2% off that one. Come on. I almost want to bust out a pot for it. Oh, there we go. Bind wound level 6. I've only got 9 bandages, so we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to risk another one, because if you regen to 50%, then the bandage is wasted. So we're grinding, guys. 67% in. Just trying to, I was thinking, I think there's a quest in Hollis for just for the gnoll fangs, aside from the, yes, I need a gnoll fang for my, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm not going to start this fight right now. I need a gnoll fang for my Barbarian weapon, but I think aside from that, there's a gnoll fang turn-in for just like XP and maybe some gold, so this might be the way. Like if we go all the way through level 6, and then if at level 7 these guys are still dark blue, I think I might do through level 7 here. So then we hit level 8, right? And hopefully we've got a ton of gnoll fangs, because I think right now we've got 4. We've got 4, which I think is not bad. Did I put some in the bank? I feel like I've already looted 2 since I came back. Did I only have 2 before? Huh. I feel like I had more than that now, which is why I was excited. But, if you get like a couple stacks of them, what if they give 3% each and you get 40, right? Isn't that a level? Give me to level 9. And then I'll be ready to go through Blackburrow to Qeynos to try to get that giant snake fang and take out that snake even. Because if I have my pet, if I have my spells, then I'll feel ready for it. So that's when we're going to do that, is when we're loaded. for now, we're playing it safe. We're not going to chase that. We're not going to chase that awesome weapon and put our neck out there for it. It'll, when it's easy, we'll get her done. Wow, man, this fight. Don't want to turn the camera off now because I think I got myself in a spot of trouble here. Our RNG is not going well for us right now. I should probably switch back to piercing if I get creamed again. We've landed some hits now. There we go. There we go. But yeah, if once one hand blunt gets up to max, I think we'll be ripping it much faster at this spot. I think that's what's holding us back, is we're leveling it up. It's a better weapon than our piercing anyway, so it's almost better as is. But once it's leveled up, it'll really crank out our DPS. Especially once we get another level. If they're still dark blue, but we're a level higher, we'll be hitting harder and more often. Hey guys, I meant to catch the ding on camera, but we just killed this gnoll guard and we hit level 7. So now we're level 7, and look, these guys are turning green. I don't know if it's every time or what, but looks like this spot caps out at level 7. So we gotta figure out what else to do to continue the nice safe grind. I'm thinking if we could get to 28, right? We could get to 28. Let's head inside here. I mean, not 28. If we can get to 8 and have a couple stacks of gnoll fangs and whatnot. There's a gnoll guard that's, in leveling range. Let's pull him back a little bit. Gnolls would be nice because I think we do have a fang turn-in possibility, so let's see if we can't push inside here. Keep grinding gnolls until we need to head home. Because of full bags, I'm assuming, before level 8. Let's see how our bags are doing now. Still got plenty of room. And then if we can get to level 8 and then head back and have a bunch of fangs, and I still got a couple of the woolly fungus snacks from the spiders to turn in, like 2 turn-ins of that. I doubt we'll get all the way to level 9, but we might, get a decent chunk towards 9 and get enough money to pick up our spells. So we can kind of come back into Blackburrow with our spells on us. And grind to that level 9. Scribe and mem the spells right away. I should be more careful. We're down to 64% HP. Now these are the same names as the 2 that I was camping before, so I'm thinking that there's a level range for these mobs. So I can still get dark blues, but occasionally I get greens. There's no light blue yet, since we're only level 7. So I might be able to do this spot to 8. But the Zem is probably better inside Blackburrow anyway, and it's probably the same mobs, and it's right next to his own line, so we might try that. One hand blunt has gotten up to 25. Our new max is 40. So still got a ways to go. Look, this guy already respawned on us. This isn't so good. So these guys are fast too. All of these spawns are fast. I wonder if these ones are consistently higher than the other 2 I was grinding before. I'm down to 55 mana, but I'm still going to go for it here. I mean 55 HP, 55% HP. I think we got it, and I do want to level up one hand blunt because this weapon is better than the dagger. Come on, don't chain this up with yet another gnoll. Like really? Don't do that to me, I request. Our weight is at 84 out of 103, so we can still hold a bunch of stuff before we have to worry. He's gonna spawn right there when he's back. Let's camp this one spawn until we get to full mana, and then we can go kill his friend as well. I mean, not full mana, jeez, full HP. But I think we're rocking, guys. If we have a grind to 8 right here, killing these guys, We're set. We're gonna make it to 9, I think. This guy's back up. We're only at 67% HP, but I think we're just gonna keep killing him until we get to full HP. So let's just kill him every time he spawns. Why not? We can handle it, I think. I'm pretty sure. There's nothing to worry about here. Let me pull up my map. It is still a bit of a run to the zone line, so I gotta be careful not to get in trouble here. Kick leveling up. One hand blunt to 26 now. Once one hand gets maxed at 40, we are gonna be crushing, I'm pretty sure. Come on, dude. Really? No way, dude. Well, it's only one extra aggro. Like, how do you run that far? It's ridiculous. Of course, the stun from behind. I guess I'm just getting a little squirrely because I'm at 63% HP. It's kind of cutting it closer than I should, but we're fine. What we'll do is we'll kill our way in, and every time a green spawns, we'll just leave the green there, because if it's green, then it won't aggro on the way out. So we kind of give ourselves a safe way backward by doing so. Right? One hand blunt to 27, defense to 31, kick to 39. It's nice to see those level ups. Very nice. Especially defense, because they're the hardest to squeeze out and probably the most effective in terms of actually improving your situation. Alright, so we came out at about the same on HP. But I'd really rather start with 80% or better than 60%. Alright, so we got a green spawn up here. So these guys, I believe, are not going to aggro us at all now. I don't think they'll even help their friend. So we got that portion of the journey hammered out safe. This guy is also green now. So you see, these spawns all have the potential to be green. That one's green now as well. Let's head deeper. See if there are some more spawns. And maybe just start grinding it out at the zone line, which is nice, because it's a blanket of safety. Here we go. Lots of people traveling through Blackburrow to Hallis these days. I wonder what's going on. What's the... Oh, it's probably raiding time. They're probably going to do Vox or something. That's my guess. Tarar's corpse is here. Oh, there's that music kicking in. But these guys are still green as often as not. I wonder if we'll get better XP in here. I wonder what the spawn rate is like in here, you know? I hope this guy doesn't run for like 4 years without me landing a hit again. Another defense skill up. Yeah, baby. So we're basically... Oh, he's getting healed now. That's wonderful. That's great to see. There's a gnoll shaman somewhere in range of this guy. We can make it through to Qeynos Hills now, I'm pretty sure. I believe if we go this way, we're gonna aggro that guy. Oh, here comes the shaman. Is he coming for me? Is he just pathing around? He's just pathing around. Ooh, baby. We're making it through to Qeynos a lot earlier than I thought, so maybe we can get that snake fame a little early, because that king snake roams around in Qeynos Hills. Oh gosh, let's get out of here before we get rooted. We just got slowed. Now there might be a gnoll on the other side of this. Yep. Gnoll. Straight up, gnoll. So we should be fine even with the slow. Did not expect to end up in Qeynos Hills right now. That's cool though. Kick is maxed. One-hand blunt's coming along slow. It almost makes me want to pop a pot, but I think not. There we go. Let's take a break here. Let's get some of this HP back. Alright, even though I'm not full HP, I can't help myself. We're gonna go explore a bit. I'm not sure how much we want to actually fight in here with the... They got that Varsoon guy, right? But actually, this feels nice. Does Varsoon come over here? Oh, auto attack was not on for some reason. Okay, that's interesting. It's okay, this guy couldn't touch me anyway. Apparently. Dang, so we're gonna be... We could go to Qeynos. I think we could do Bone Chips turn in if we want. At level 7, I don't know if it's gonna do much for us, but... Got a couple stacks of Bone Chips turn in. Any other quests that are Qeynos related we could do as well. That's kind of cool. So anyway, guys, just gonna grind it out, keep the camera ready to go in case I get in a sticky spot. I want to catch it on film. And probably gonna do some exploration of Qeynos Hills now. There's two of these are blue and one of them is green. And that's a red character right there who is apprehensive, not gonna kill us. Okay, let's see what we... Large bats are blue. Okay. A large snake, which is blue. What does a large snake drop? Does he drop the giant snake thing? A large snake. Qeynos PQDI.cc. Okay. I don't think he can drop the quest piece that we need. Uh-oh. This is the wrong... Show me the large snakes that are in Qeynos Aqueducts. I want to make sure I'm looking at the Qeynos Hills large snake. Okay, this one can drop a large snake fang or a snake fang. A large snake skin or a basic snake fang. That's it. Okay. So there's only one snake out here that's going to drop the giant snake fang. That's some sort of king snake. And he's supposed to be 6 to 8. So we don't really want to do that now with the poison. The answer is no. But once we can kill him or go into Blackburrow and kill one of the snakes in there, then all we need is a bow, and we've got everything we need for that claw that's like 5 and 23. So we'll get a weapon upgrade, although this crack staff is not bad. This crack staff's 5 and 34, so 5 and 23, well 5 and 32, you know, 5 and 23 would hit a bit faster, but it's the same size hit, which is cool. But it'll be a piercing weapon, so that'll be good. Let's try a bat here. See how we fare against bats. I should look up what quests we could do while we're in Qeynos Hills. Should also check my faction with the guards and stuff. I assume I'm fine. But that'd suck to die from a guard. Some sort of racist anti-barbarian guard just pulls me over. One thing leads to another, and you know, he's got a gun, and I'm done. Let's see what this large bat can do for us XP wise. We're at 14%, up to 16. So this area might be slightly more friendly for our levels hunting range. I think we could take these 2 blue watchers. And if not, we can make a run for the Blackburrow zone line here. We're not getting spoiled by RNG right now. That's for sure. Jeez, one of them hit us for 9 and then 11. Is this gonna be the end of it? My one-hand blunt is almost as good as piercing now. We're at 53% HP, but we almost got one down. There we go, one down. I think this one's maybe a little higher than his buddy. I think the hits are coming from him. I think we're going to be good, though. One hand blunt is almost as high as piercing now, so we're just going to stick with the crack staff. I almost switched to the dagger because I was getting worried, but I think the staff is actually going to be the faster kill now. Yep, there we go. A bit risque, I can admit, but we came out on top. One hand blunt is up to 32 now. Very nice. The Watchers. Who watches the Watchers? I guess that's me. Alright, one of the Watchers already popped again. And even though I'm only at 56% HP, I kind of want to keep them split. You know what I'm saying? At least until one of them greens out. So let's see how we do. I think we can do fine. I think we can still gang HP while solo killing them. If we're lucky. So far, pretty lucky. We're landing. Oh, there we took an 11 right there at the end. That changed our luck. There, his buddy's already up. I mean, we could kill his buddy, but I mean, at this point, we're just taking risk after risk, right? Yeah, let's med up to full. Let's get some HP, and then maybe try breaking them again, and hopefully on the second attempt we get luckier, have a little more HP that we can maintain, keep the camp split, rip them down. But not bad. Defense maxed out at 35, offense at 32, one hand blunt at 32. That can go up to 40. Piercing can also go up to 40. It's at 35 at the moment. Oh no, it went up to 36. I used it for like one swing and it went up. So one hand blunt's pretty much caught up. Hopefully we can find a two hand blunt weapon sometime soon and thereby level that skill as well. Well, it looks like this guy's come and decided to take my little camp here. Izod, he's the same level as I. So, whatever. Looks like he's a wizard or something. Erudite wizard, level 7. Okay. Well, good luck, Izod, against those gnolls. He seems to be doing fine, though. He's twinkaged out. Oh, who's that red character running? Cross tree wind glowers at me dubiously. It's like, what did I do, man? I didn't do nothing to you. Jeez. Oh, and look at this red gnoll, Nasher Furgut. Also glowers at me dubiously. Does not want to kill me, interestingly enough. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this zone. It almost feels like Everfrost was safer, you know? Like, who knows what's going to walk around and jump on me here. It's not really an AFK camp, is it? Well, that guy killed them both, and then he went away, and so we can single pull this Watcher. So that's what we're going to do. HP still not great, but I'm itching for action. Save a bunch of Gnoll Fangs. Find out if we want to turn the Gnoll Fangs in Qeynos or in Hallis. Not sure which one we should do. And keep an eye out for that king snake. If he's dark blue, maybe risk trying it if we got full health. Because he's 6 to 8. I mean, we're 7. We could get him at level 6. That's probably not a good idea with the poison factor. So we should... Oh, look, a large snake. Yeah, see. No, that's not even the one we need. We probably need to kill those to get the potential for the king snake to spawn. But I'm guessing we might end up level 9 with spells, diving into Blackburrow before we're even ready to do that. So we cut even on HP, so I'm going to keep the pulls coming. Why not? Can get to level 8 this way, probably. Maybe even level 9, just like this, off of these Gnoll Watchers. Now they'll probably green out once I level. Well, here we got a gnoll that's got a staff, and it looks just like mine. Is that another crack staff? I hope so. That's some nice money. Although I'm kind of hoping for a worn greatstaff, so I have a two-hand. And that's what it is. It is a worn greatstaff. And now we've finally hit our maximum weight capacity. 103 out of 103. Oh, geez. Might be a time for a trip to a vendor. I think there are vendors in this zone that we could potentially use. But I'm tempted to try this here weapon, right? I'm gonna put it right there so I can see it down here in the corner. There, we got a green spawn, so now we can get a single dark blue spawn. Keep grinding it out here. Single dark blue spawn sounds safe to try a little bit of two-hand blunt, wouldn't you say? Let's see how it goes. Yeah, if we can just sit here, like one hand blunt's about to max out it's at 36, it's the same as piercing now. It's gonna hit 40 in a second, and we're only 30% in. If we could also max out two-hand blunt in this little grind, that'd be pretty cool, I think. Now that we got a single spawn, I think we can afford the extra HP loss that comes with leveling up a fresh skill. But we landed a 7 hit right there. We're probably gonna miss a ton though. And it's probably not actually that good to use two-hand blunt, because I think my damage is capped at like 10 right now. Anyway, right? And let's compare its stats. It does 640, whereas the crack staff's doing 532. It's like not even really better. But if the cap wasn't at 10, it would get hit for 12 instead of 10. And since we're not using anything in the other hand anyway, it might end up being the best option, actually, DPS-wise, if it were max skill. So yeah, there's a 12 hit right there. And we already got it up to level 3. So we got it. I had dropped 1 point in it, I think, at the trainer. So we got 2 level ups on that fight. And we're still gaining HP. Very nice. So we can level up all of our weapon skills. We can collect a bunch of gnoll fangs, and we can get ourselves to level 8 all right here. And then who knows what we can do turning in fangs that we might be able to get, depending on how many we have, of course. We might be able to get a level out of that. We only have 11 right now, so probably not. By the time we're done, we'll probably have like 1 to 2 stacks somewhere in there. Yeah, but these guys are greening out. I might have to get more creative soon. I have to go into Blackburrow early. Like once I get another green spawn here, what do? Do I clear out these greens and hope to get some dark blues? I don't know. Maybe. But do I want to keep killing greens at all? If I go inside, but then there's that patrolling shaman who's yellow to me. Like, that's a death sentence right there, you know. Especially since he's got root. That is a real scary proposition. Okay, so we got 3 guys here. They're all green. What we're going to do is we're going to beat this one down, and then we're going to go see if we can't sell to the merchants that are kind of just behind me, because his weapon will make us encumbered, so we could drop some of these rusty weapons we picked up. I don't know how these guys are going to feel. Oh, there's another fang. Very nice. I don't know how these guys are going to feel about barbarians, though. You just don't know until you find out the hard way. So I gotta get to the road. There's the road, and then down the road there's a house near Qeynos. And let's see what quests we have here in Qeynos Hills. Qeynos Hills. There we go. There's the house you can see in the distance. Qeynos Hills. NPC spawns, drops, ground spawns. Don't have that kind of information on PQDI. Okay. P99. Qeynos Hills. Let's see what they have to say. I should know because I did the paladin here. Alright, I think you got bone chips to the paladin guild if I can turn those in. That's one. Watch me die right here from some NPC that just hates barbarians. So we know we got bone chip options. I think there's some pelt options. I think there's armor options with the pelts. Turning into those people, but I made my own armor already. Oh look, we're appreciated here. That's nice. Let's sell some of this rusty gear we got. Got a lot of it. Making money. A lot of heavy, rusty things. Filling my stuff up here. We'll keep stacking those. Oh, there's another rusty scythe. Alright, here we go. Down to 50 pounds now. We're going to keep this 250 copper. But I'm wondering if they have anything I would actually buy. A spit? That'd be funny if I started cooking. You know? Just turning meat into stuff. Just getting them like full-on Survivor style on this hardcore run. Alright, I don't know. Like the gnolls are kind of too low in a sense, but they're just not too low. Let's we might go back into Blackburrow and try to find a grind that gets us some decent level mobs, but also doesn't put us in the way of that patrolling shaman or any other dangers. But this might be a good place. Look, giant bats are yellow, so we can just do some bat hunting. I just don't see that panning out in quests at all. Let me look up the quests here. Let's see. Qeynos Hills. Quests. Bear hide armor. A brown bear, black bear. You can get a bear hide belt, which does AC 4. Cape does AC 6, and our belt does AC 2, and our cape does AC 3. So we can get some nice armor upgrades from that. Bear armor hide from Chanda Miller. So let's see what they want. Rat ear pie quest, the Gnoll Slayer. Reward the Gnoll Slayer. Not usable by my class, one-hand slashing weapon. And then there's wolf hide armor, which also can be worn by anything, but it's just slightly worse than the bear hide armor. And the bear hide armor quest requires me to give her low quality, medium quality, and high quality bear skins and some gold pieces to get them. So why don't we do that? We have the skins, they're in the bank. So why don't we just, oh, this is a yellow, but his buddy over, no, this is a blue, but his buddy over there is a yellow. So just for fun, just for some extra excitement. Hopefully not getting killed by these crazy druids running around. Let's kill this guy who's probably only one level below us. He's probably level 6. Let's see what kind of XP we get. And let's make sure we do it far away from his yellow friend, who could definitely spice things up for us. Dang, we're working him. He might be 2 levels below us. Let's bust out the 2-hand, see if we can't level that up a bit. Ooh, nice big 12 hit there. Dang, this thing's hitting a lot, considering that it's only at skill level 3. It's making contact. It's not always doing a ton of damage, but it is making contact. Okay, we gotta make sure this guy doesn't get over to that guy. I'm a little scared, because it's hardcore, so I'm gonna bust out the one-hander with the good skill. There we go. 36%. I forgot. Would I get 3% for that, I think? So did I say 33? I have the memory of saying the number 33. That must have been how much percent XP I had at the time. Ooh, look at me just blabbing on now. Well, looky looky. The Watcher is once again dark blue, that one spawn that I killed last time. So let's continue with this grind here. Alright, I got a patch of gnoll fur and I looked it up. I'm like, what's this for? Should I be saving these? Are they for a quest or something? So I looked it up and you can turn a patch of gnoll fur into a gnoll fur patch with 4 of them, tailoring. You tailor 4 patches of gnoll fur into a gnoll fur patch. And then you can take 4 gnoll fur patches and tailor them into a gnoll fur patch quarter. Alright, and then You can take 4 gnoll fur patch quarters and tailor them into a patch gnoll fur bundle. Alright? And then you can take the bundle and you can turn it in Hallis for a Fang of the Wolf, which is a dagger-like weapon that is usable. It's 526. So it's not as good as the Beastlord weapon we're going for, but it doesn't require a Snake Fang. It's 526, and yeah, piercing weapon that Beastlords can use. So we got 2 weapon options. So maybe we'll do that. We are tailors, so we might as well see if we can't make ourselves a gnoll fur bundle and get that Fang of the Wolf. Maybe it's sellable. It's magic, but it's not no drop. That means it would vendor. It says the value is 5 gold. It sounds like it's about time for me to get off. Kids just got home. They see me playing a game. They're like, I want to play a game. So that means that nobody can play games since they can't play games right now. And lunch is almost ready. But I'm liking this spot. This is a good little grind. And keep all 3 spawns killed, whether they're green or not. And have a good chance of getting blues to give XP 50% of the time. We've also got bats we can hunt. But I think gnolls are the way to go. Even a green gnoll or 2, you know, can drop a Fang. Let's finish this off quick here. Switch to that skilled one-hand blunt, which is not yet maxed. It's at 37. Let me call that here. That feels like a good video. So we're level 7. We're going to get to level 8. We're already 42% in. And then we're going to have a bunch of gnoll fangs, hopefully, and other turn-ins to do. And we might be able to push ourselves to level 9 before we have to do anything crazy, like go for a giant snake fang. I'll see you guys on the next episode.